Hey, Rodriguez here, and you're watching the Unboxing Zone, and this here is the very last package we're going to open at this particular location. You can notice in the other videos how the place has been looking kind of empty, kind of scarce, or scarce. No, it's scarce. And also the couch is missing, like, yo, where's the couch? Well, you'll find out later in future videos if you check out our new location and stuff like that. So this package actually got here just in time. And the first thing I want to say, it's kind of weird because this is from the WWE Shop, but nowhere does it have like the WWE logo or WWE Shop or nothing like that. So it is kind of weird. It just says from the returns department. So I don't know what the hell that's about. But yeah, it's WWE stuff. You'll find out why I got it. And I had to get it because these are going to probably be gone in a couple of weeks. So I got them while the going's good. And if this is what I think it is, I'll give you some backstory here and there. Alright, so first let's get this one. Yep, there we go. So the first one we got is from Cora Jade, formerly known as Elena Black, but also now, you know, she returned back to being Elena Black after she left WWE. So unfortunately, she was cut loose in WWE with their usual, you know, multiple people getting cut loose. So she's one of them. And so yeah, I decided to jump on this because the thing is they're still selling, as of right now, they still got some Cora Jade stuff left in the store, but it'll be way too long, they'll get rid of it because, you know, she's no longer working with them. So the funny thing about her is that she went back to the name of Elena Black. That was her current name, her current gimmick. And the cool thing is that before she joined WWE, she was talking shit with Joey Janela online, like on Twitter. They're both talking shit to each other. And you know how it is, it always looks bad if guys are selling a girl. So everybody was jumping on Joey Janela for it. But I kind of knew that, like, guys, it's kayfabe. They're pretending. And sure enough, for, I believe, Game Changer Wrestling, they announced the last match would have been Elena Black versus Joey Janela before going to WWE. But I guess the WWE just took it, I don't know, did they, was it changed the schedule or just said no or something? So that match was canceled. And of course, she made her debut later on in WWE. And I think she was actually Elena Black for a couple of weeks before she made her more official debut as Cora Jade and everything. So anyways, you know, a couple of years down the line, she's released, she's going back to her indie name, and the very first match coming back is the long-awaited match between her and Joey Janela in Game Changer Wrestling. It's kind of funny. But unfortunately, she decided to, like, I guess, leave wrestling for now and focus on her mental, like, what do you call it, her mental health and that kind of stuff. So we'll see what's going on. And she's also concerned that if she doesn't take some kind of break or something, she may like lose her overall passion of wrestling. So it's better she takes a break now and potentially come back than try to keep going and just burn out. I mean, she's only like 20-something, where she's way too young to like just stop now. You know what I mean? She's still got time to come back, maybe closer to her 30s, early 30s, late 20s. You know what I mean? She has time to come back. You know what I mean? And retrain and do all that. So anyways, here's the shirt here. And yep, her is Cora Jade. They had a couple of shirts that's just the word Cora Jade or Generation of Jade and stuff like that. But I wanted some that actually had her on it. So that's kind of cool. And there you go. So unfortunately, she used to have merch and pro wrestling tees. The stuff you see, you might see me wearing shirts of her from back in the day. That was off of Pro Wrestling Tees. Obviously, whenever a wrestler goes to WWE or some other company that doesn't want that association, all her merch is gone. And unfortunately, now that she's taking this little mental hiatus, there is no like new merch for her or anything. So I guess this is it. So then the second one here, if it is what I think it is. Yep. The second one here is Priscilla Kelly as Gigi Dolan, which is her WWE name. I'm still not sure how I feel about that. So yeah, it's a cool shirt. Again, this is a shirt where they finally have her and not just like the name or just the word, you know, Hell's Favorite Harlot or whatever. Like having, I know that WWE skipped the word harlot. It's just Hell's Favorite, but it's supposed to be Hell's Favorite Harlot in the indies and everything. And yeah, similar story. She was Priscilla Kelly. She went to WWE. She became Gigi Dolan. She actually was recruited at the same time as both Zoe Starks and Cora Jade and everything. And similar thing. She also had her original gimmick for a bit before she turned into Gigi Dolan. And she teamed up with two other people. Their names escape me for the time being, but they were like a team called Toxic Attraction before they eventually broke up and everything. And like I said, she also got cut loose. Now, before she was with WWE, she had her own site called spinebuster.com. I think it's gone now. And it was a site that was between her, Darby Allin, and Brody King. So she had some merch. So some of the stuff that you see me wear before, that was from her like legit website. And of course, you know, now she went to the WWE Shop and all that stuff. So for a while, the site was only selling Darby Allin and Brody King stuff, not her stuff anymore. Because you know WWE is like when you're part of WWE, like all the stuff, you know, goes to them, that kind of thing. So anyways, now she's back in the indies, and unlike Cora Jade, because Cora Jade, or Elena Black, whatever you want to call her, she did wrestle a bit. She had a couple of matches in the indies, but then she started this new path that she's on, so whatever. But Priscilla Kelly actually had a match. There actually was a match between Priscilla Kelly and Elena Black, I think during the same weekend of All In and everything. I was wrestling during that weekend. It was like Goldberg's retirement match. We had All In Texas and stuff. But yeah, if you were watching Game Changer Wrestling, they did have an actual match between the two, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so she's still going strong. She's still rocking the indies. She hasn't given up or anything. No like breaks for her. And also now she finally has her official shop at Pro Wrestling Tees. So yeah, eventually I might get some of those shirts. But once again, this is the same thing. This is like getting like WWE merch while I still can. Again, her stuff is also available now, but if you wait too long, it may be gone because again, they're like released wrestlers. But you know how WWE is. They'll try to nickel and dime like the very last amount of money they could get out of them, even though they've already fired them and stuff like that. I'm actually surprised that they're still full price. I expect them to go on clearance because they're no longer working there, but I'll give it maybe another couple of months before they're just like completely off the website. So yeah, any fan of Cora Jade or Gigi Dolan, hop on it now because once they're gone, you know, unless they get, I guess, rehired down the line, which in Cora Jade's case, we don't know, right? So anyways, guys, Mark Rodriguez signing off here. Like I said, it's a whole new area. I just want to give a little backstory because it is just two shirts. You know, I don't have like a lot of stuff to show off, but it did have cool things worth noting. And of course, if you guys watched the Diving Cutter Wrestling podcast, we actually had a chance to interview Priscilla Kelly herself in the 3rd episode, and that was way before the WWE stuff. So that's like, you get more insight on what she was doing, where her head was at before she joined the E. So that's always kind of interesting there, you know. So anyways, guys, Mark Rodriguez here signing off. This has been the Unboxing Zone, and like I said, just stay tuned because I'm not sure when the next video is up. There will be one tomorrow, but that's another one of those like historic compilation type videos. But in terms of actual like new videos with Wendy and all that, I mean, you'll have to wait and see. It will be a whole new location, a whole new setup, and all that kind of stuff. So catch you then.